All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise out now. Yahweh Bashem, Mashak, Shah, Bashem, Kakadash. Peace and blessings to all the blood ones baptized in the new covenant for remission of sins, man. And today I have a shocking revelation through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem, Shah. I have a shocking revelation, man, which the Lord revealed to me last night that prior to in Islam, they worship a god called Hubal. Hubal is the god that was worshipped in Islam before they started calling him just God or Allah. So I came to the understanding last night that Allah, their Allah, right? Because Allah means God, but their Allah, their Allah actually goes back to Satan or Baal, but they refer to him as Hubal, which Hubal goes back to Baal, man. So Islam is worshiping Baal, all right? Which, that's what they were worshiping, man. And they have another name as well where they call Allah. I ain't gonna show y'all it, but one of Allah's names has, it goes back to Baal, man, which was his name Hubal, but there's other names too that I also saw that actually goes back to, he has a little bit of Satan's heavenly name up in there mixed with some moon god, man, which I ain't gonna show y'all that name, but I saw it last night, and yeah, they have a little bit of Satan's heavenly name up in there mixed with some moon god, man. So the point of me bringing this out is to show that their Allah goes back to Hubal. Hubal goes back to Baal in the scriptures, which is the devil, showing you they're bowing down to Satan, all right, at the damn Mecca, all right? Because prior in Mecca, they was worshiping Hubal, which is Satan, man. All right, in Arabian history, Hubal, Arabic, was an idol worship in pre-Islamic Arabia brought to the Quraysh by Emir ibn Lu'ay al-Khuzai from Amalek in Syria and placed at the Kaaba. Placed at the Kaaba in Mecca in transgression from the original message of Islam. All right. So the point is, man, this idol was worshipped in Islam, and it was placed at the Kaaba, man. They had Hubal at the damn Kaaba. So when they're going down and bowing down to the damn stone and all that, they giving reverence to Hubal, man. That's their Allah. It's not the same God of the scriptures. It's not the Lord, Yahweh Shai, man. Their Allah actually goes back to Satan and Satan's son, man. Okay? Which are all Baals. It says, the Quraysh believed it to control acts of divination, which was performed by tossing arrows before the statue. The direction in which the arrows pointed answered questions asked of the idol. The specific powers and identification attributed to Hubal are equally unclear. But Hubal, that goes back into the devil, man. Hubal most prominently appeared at Mecca, where an image of him was worshipped at the Kaaba. So they were worshiping Hubal, which is another name for Baal, at the Kaaba, man. So when you see them bugging out at the Kaaba stone and kissing it and all that, they're worshiping the image of the beast, man, which is Satan, man, which is Satan, okay? Which is Satan. Satan is the beast, the devil, okay? And what their worship, it was an image of him where it was worshipped at the Kaaba. That's why they bow down at the Kaaba to those idols, man. Going back to Baal. According to Karen Armstrong, the sanctuary was dedicated to Hubal, who was worshipped as the greatest of the 360 idols the Kaaba contained, man. They had all these different gods contained at the Kaaba, man. It goes back into the mother of harlots, man. Idolatry. They got all these damn idols up in there, man. All right? Because what? All that ancient idol shit go all the way back to these areas and lands, man. Uruk. Okay? And what? All the deserts of Islam, man. Who was worshipped. It says the sanctuary was dedicated to Hubal, man. So the Kaaba sanctuary was dedicated to Hubal, who was worshipped as the greatest of the 360 idols the Kaaba contained, which probably represented the days of the year, man. All right. So that's what it is, man. They worshiping Hubal at Mecca, at the Kaaba. Okay. It says a tale recorded by Ibn al-Kalbi has Muhammad's grandfather Abdul Muttalib vowing to sacrifice one of his 10 children. This is Muhammad's grandfather. He vowed to sacrifice one of his 10 children to what? The devil. He consulted the arrows of Hubal. Remember the fiery darts of the wicked? He consulted the arrows of Hubal to find out which child he should choose. Right? So he's consulting with spirits. The arrows pointed to his son Abdullah, the future father of Muhammad, man. So the arrows pointed at the future father of Muhammad. However, he was saved, talking about Muhammad's father, when 100 camels were sacrificed in his place. So they sacrificed some camels so they don't have to sacrifice what? Muhammad's dad to Satan, man. It says, however, he was saved when 100 camels were sacrificed in his place. According to Tari, Abdul Muttalib later also brought the infant Muhammad. He brought the infant Muhammad himself before the image, man. So he brought Muhammad before the image, man. Muhammad was always taught to what? Follow this image, man. Bowing down to a damn stone that fell from heaven, man. The wicked one, man. The image that fell from Jupiter. They're worshiping the host of heaven, man. That's why they bow down to a star or a rock that fell from heaven, man. Muhammad's father brought him before Hubal, the image of Hubal, when he was a baby, man. According to Al-Azraqi, the image was brought to Mecca from the land of Hit in Mesopotamia, Hit in modern Iraq. Philip K. Hitti, who relates the name Hubal to an Aramaic word for spirit, suggests that the worship of Hubal was imported to Mecca from the north of Arabia, possibly from Moab or Mesopotamia. Hubal may have been, it says Hubal may have been the combination of Hu, meaning spirit, right? So the word Hu means spirit or God, and the Moabite god Baal, meaning master or lord, or rendition of Syriac Hubala, Hebrew Hubal equals vanity. Outside South Arabia, Hubal's name appears just once in a Nabatean inscription. Okay, so you clearly see Hubal, the word Hu means spirit. All right, so what is Hubal? The spirit of Baal, man. And that's who was worshipped at the Kaaba stone, man, prior to them calling him Allah. All right, because Allah just means God. But it also, the way they pronounce Allah or spell it, it definitely has the same spelling as 666 in Revelations, man. All right, let's get that real quick. We have what? In the name of Allah. And that's Arabic right there, man. You see the swords and the little serpent, little letter look like a damn serpent, man. That's how you say in the name of Allah. Now look how it looks according to the Greek. Look at that. Look at that. The Greek number 666. And as you can see, it's the same thing as Allah. showing you what they worshiping Satan, man. Hubal. Y'all see little doggy, man. Chi-Sti-stigma, man. That's 666 in the Greek, man. Now, I'm going to bring his headband up and y'all going to see what's on there on that headband, man. So as you guys can see, the same characters, all right, that resembles the 666, resemble the name Allah, which is in their forehead, man. The image of the beast, man, being worshipped at the damn Kaaba. The name of the beast in their forehead. Come on, man. It's the same thing, man. It's 666. Which, as you beloveds have eyes to see, hopefully you beloveds have eyes to see, man. Because everybody don't got eyes to see, man. Eyes have they, but they see not, man. You telling me y'all don't see this, man? See that? It says worship of Hubal, Robert Murray's 1994 book Moon God and the Archaeology of the Middle East revived Hugo Winkler's identification of Hubal as a moon god and claims that worship of Allah evolved from that of Hubal, thus making what worship of Allah evolved from that of Hubal. See that? Because Hubal was the idol that was at the Kaaba, man. Okay? Thus making Allah a moon god too. Evangelical and anti-Islamic literature in the United States. In 1996, Janet Parshall asserted that Muslims worship a moon god in syndicated radio broadcasts. In 2003, Pat Robertson stated the struggle is whether Hubal, the moon god of Mecca, known as Allah, is supreme, or whether the Judean Christian Jehovah God of the Bible is supreme, man. So this is what is going on, man. You have Satan and Yahweh fighting against each other through religion. All right? The Lord Yahweh is the God of the Bible, and Satan is the God of the Quran, man. This is why you have that war going on over there, man. See that? That's what's happening, man. You have Hubal versus the God of the Bible, man. So, you know who the beloveds one going up with, man. So, their Allah actually, he is a God. No doubt, he's Baal. All right, Zeus, the image that fell from heaven. That's why they worship the stone that fell from heaven, man. They're worshiping the stone that fell from heaven, man. Satan, man. It says these views about Hubal as Allah have been called propaganda by Muslims, which is BS because guess what? That's who was at the Kaaba stone, man. That was him, man. All right, and have been called propaganda by Muslims And what? Um, it's crystal clear. Satan and his son. Well, Satan's son, mainly his symbol is the damn moon, man. So that's why, Islam has that moon sign on their flag, man. They're worshiping the ancient moon god, which really is Satan's son, man. All right, so they're worshiping Baal through his sons, the demons. All right, that's why they had all those gods at the Kaaba stone, 360 gods, man. It says before Islam, the Kaaba contained a statue representing the God Hubal. Right, they had the statue of the God Hubal at the Kaaba. So this is the origin of Islam, because Islam got that moon crescent and all that stuff, right? Which goes into them celebrating their new moons too, but it also goes into them worshiping the moon god from Babylon. So their Allah is Baal, one of Baal's sons, man. That's a moon god. So it all makes sense why they have the damn moon symbol, man. It goes back to their ancient Babylon god named Sin, which is a moon god. Okay, Satan's son. Before Islam, the Kaaba contained a statue representing the god Hubal, right, which is another name, which is Baal, who means spirit, and Baal is we know who it is. On the basis, and remember, Babylon means confusion. They're causing that confusion. And on the basis that the Kaaba was also Allah's house, Julius Well Hassan considered Hubal to be an ancient name for Allah. See that? The 20th century scholar Hugo Winkler in turn claimed that Hubal was a moon god, though others have suggested otherwise. All right, and describes him as a warrior and rain god. All right, so, and Baal was a storm god, prince of the power of the air. So as you can see, they have the crescent moon in Mecca, right, which they got that symbol from that ancient carving from ancient Mesopotamia and Babylon, man, over there, man. Because that's where that god come from, man. So that's their god, man. They're worshiping idols and demons. As you beloveds again have eyes to see, I hope your beloveds got eyes to see, man. Because clearly it goes back to Baal, man. That's why they called him Hubal. It says, Zephaniah 1:4, I will also stretch out my hand on Judah and all those dwelling in Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal that got Islam from this place. The name of the idol worshippers with the priests. They have the imams and the Muslims on that thing, man. So, yeah, man, they are worshiping Allah or Baal in the homeland too, man. See that? So, yeah, it's really messed up, man. So this shows you, man, Israel, man, we gotta keep the Most High's commandments, man. This is why all this confusion is going on.